Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today we taste the Laphroaig Elements 1.0. This is cask strength 58.6 ABV, unchill filtered, with a price tag at Whisky.com of about 190 euros. This is the first bottle from a series of new bottles from Laphroaig where they experiment with their mash tuns. They have two different mash tuns, one with 8.5 tons and the second one with 11. And the conversion process inside the mash tun, this differs depending on the times you have that mash in the tun. The temperatures hold for several hours to start the conversion process in the mash tun. Yeah, this is what they are working with, and the result is this is the first one, and they write here on the backside of the card box, Laphroaig Elements is a series of experiments that reveal unexpected dimensions in our whiskey. Our distillery team have been given free rein to create, amplifying and rearranging the elements that make Laphroaig unique. So here you see, or you read the elements. The result allow different subtle notes to emerge as part of our quest to make the very best whiskey. Barry McAfee, distillery manager. And on the inside they write Element 1.0 is the first in a series pushing the boundaries of mashing and fermentation using an 8.5 and 11-ton mash tun in a nod to both old and new styles. It's created with a combination of cloudy and semi-cloudy wort, a technique that brings out greater tropical fruit notes while preserving that phenolic hit of maritime peat that only comes from Islay. So you have these mash tuns and the lautering process making the wash a little bit clearer, and the old one does not clear it that much up as the newer one, so it's more cloudy in the wort. Yeah. Enough said. We have to look what's in it. This is the typical green bottle of Laphroaig, nothing different. The same cork. This is smoky, stinky, phenolic, hospital disinfection, you name it. As always with Laphroaig, you love it or you hate it. Yeah, I just remembered that this is cask strength 58.6, and I won't have that neat because this high alcoholic content will suck out the water from my tasting buds on my tongue, and this will hinder me to have the full aroma present in my mouth. There is smoky ham, really smoked ham, really definitely. And bonfire, glowing bonfire. And then there's nothing. This is the primary effect. If you have a young Laphroaig, there's no age statement on it. A very, very distant fruitiness, but not too much. Yeah, here we have the water. Just give it a little bit, just to come down to 50. So that it won't burn my tongue. More fruitiness, little tropical fruits. Moving over to licorice. Oh, that's different. Some cloves in it as well. So this is Christmas spiciness. Cheers. Now we have the tropical fruits. Yep. Warm, mouth-warming, very long. The phenolic notes cover my mouth. very intense. A little bit sweet in the aftertaste. Sweet smokiness. A little vanilla showing through. So I think they will have a good cask as well as the Laphroaig. I think it's called American Oak. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the difference to other Laphroaigs? Well, this one is stronger. Depending on the amount of water you add, of course, but I added just to those 48% you will have with the water cask probably. And there's a little bit more fruitiness in it. And the fruitiness, well, comes from the yeasts fermenting the wash. And, well, what is to be fermented comes from the mash tun. So if you change things in the mash tun, you will feel it later in the wash and at least in the whiskey itself. Yeah. Is it worth 190 euros? It depends how many Laphroaigs you had and the eager you are for more complex Laphroaigs to have. The typical Laphroaig connoisseur, which loves the 10-year-old with this hefty phenolic impact, will be, well, satisfied with that. But if you want to have more behind this phenolic hit, if you want more aromatic notes, then you have to move on to these experimental whiskies. I think there will be more, so this might be a collector's item as well, and this might be the reason why this whiskey costs a little bit more. We will see how well customers will buy this bottle and how eager they are to, well, to have a different Laphroaig in their glass. Yeah, hefty. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come.